This is Sarah MacDonald, and I'm preparing the meal for today's drink-off. The first course is a cheese plate with Danish blue cheese, brie, sharp cheddar, and a smoked Gouda. The second course is a spinach and romaine salad with hard-boiled egg, roasted tomato, bacon, and a shallot vinaigrette. The main course is a spinach hazelnut pesto over penne pasta with Italian sausage, and dessert is carrot cake cupcakes with cream cheese frosting.
All right.
Okay. We're going to start with Old Foghorn. It's a English-style barley wine. It's very sweet maltiness, but it also has a little fruitiness, which will go good with the blue, and probably with the brie and the hops, which will cleanse the palate. This will go good with the cheddar. And it's about 8.5%, 9% alcohol, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, mine's 14.4.
That's
Okay.
All right. Your first wine to go with those is going to be 20 Rose Cabernet Sauvignon. It's California Cabernet. This is the 2006. It's from Napa Valley. What I'm thinking is that we have so many bold cheeses with the smoked, the sharp, and the blue. These flavors are really going to kind of stand up and attack it at the same time, complementing it without drowning it out, because frankly, these cheeses can drown out a lot of different wines.
For the salad, I picked the wine stuff under Hefeweizen. It's a German-style wheat beer. It's probably my favorite German wheat beer. The yeast in it will bring a little banana and clove flavor to it, which should go good with the salad. I also didn't know about the tomato. It's actually slightly dry, which will also go well with the salad, and I think it'll be a good pick.
For the salad, I picked the San Fariolo 2005 Dolcetto d'Alba. The grape is Dolcetto. It's a native Italian grape. This wine's got a nice dry finish, which I think is going to go great with those roasted tomatoes, which I didn't even know were in there. But it's lighter, it's a little fruitier, it's a little more fun and playful, so it's going to go with all the different flavors you get going on.
Okay, this is Duvel. It's a Belgian golden ale. It's probably one of the most famous beers in the world. You'll look at it, it looks like a typical Budweiser Miller Coors, but trust me, when you take a sip, it's going to be completely different than anything you've tasted. Our wine person actually called this her favorite beer, so hopefully...
It's one of my absolute favorite beers,
So let's see how it comes out today.
We're doing a Vouvray for this course. Vouvray is made with the French grape Chenin Blanc, which a lot of people aren't aware of, and it can be dry or sweet. This one's actually kind of in the middle. I'd say it's a little more dry than sweet, because a nice little touch is going to hit that garlicky pesto that we're going to be having with this meal. This particular one's 2006. Chenin Blanc comes from Loire Valley. It's a wonderful dry kind of mineral, but still got some good fruit in it, so it'll be a nice combat. It's going to be opposing flavors on this meal.
Okay, I picked the Fishman's Pumpkin Stout for
Oh, it's a steak,
dessert.
you like me. Here, here.
The only reason I actually picked it was because I don't eat carrot cake, and I actually just kind of guessed which would go well with it, so
I thought a pumpkin ale would do very well.
let's see how it works.
Bechtheimer Rosengard Riesling Ice Wine. Ice wine typically is when you tend to leave the grapes on during frost, and when it freezes, it actually holds in the sweetness and it becomes more and more condensed in the sweetness. Sarah, stop eating. And so you'll notice in your wine. Now, one thing I always notice, and I always try to tell people about sweet dessert wines, is it should always taste more honey than sugar. So you should be able to taste honey laced through this wine, and that's a good sweet wine. So we're going to do an ice wine. It's going to be sweet. Carrot cake isn't necessarily overly sweet, so it's going to be a really big contrast, just full dessert. It's going to be great.
It was a hanging Chad result.
We were under the impression there was going to be a tie here. There were all the votes were tallied.
That's
There
how
was
you
a
asked
tie.
me.
There was
There was
one
one
vote
hanging
sitting on the
vote.
table.
So basically I get to beat Beckett if I lose. You win, actually.
But the votes are 18 to 17 towards wine.
Which dessert?
That can't be right though.
I needed to win something. I lost the multiple points.
Oh, 18 to 17 total? Oh.
I am shocked by this.
No, that's awesome. It really shows that if
18
there's
to
a
17
it
wine.
shows that there's like a big pull to both. It wasn't overwhelming. That's awesome. That's awesome. We'll appreciate it both.
I seriously thought Norman had this one.
I gotta admit, I had a lot of beers and I was actually a little nervous. I was a lot nervous. I was a lot
I was
nervous.
too. I was shocked.
The best thing about this is it exposes people to like the differences in the pairings and getting to understand like the food with the wine and the food with the beer, and that was awesome to get people to like, because too many people will take a sip of something and like it or dislike it. With the right food, it can just be such an enhancing experience.